guys, here we are back again with part 2 of the Starski and Hutch Ford Torino reveal. In the last video we looked at the body, so we don't need to go over that again, other than to let you know that the color I painted it is Tamiya Bright Red with a Tamiya semi-gloss black interior. Let's just remove a little bubble gum here. And if we take a look at the undercarriage, that's painted with Tamiya semi-gloss black, Tamiya Italian silver, Italian red for the floor pan, Tamiya blue, and Tamiya titanium silver, titanium gold, and Tamiya bronze for all of the distressed metal and metallic looks. And as I've shown in my other videos, here are the springs that I fabricated for this kit. Here you can see the undercarriage, the suspension, coil springs also that I fabricated for the front also. You can see the detailing in the engine. This really is an excellent kit as far as detailing goes. Now, let's take a look at the engine. I'll show you a couple of things that I've done there to upgrade the kit. Alright, here is the engine compartment, and these are all the upgrades that I made to the engine compartment, just to add a little more detail to it. Apart from all of the detail painting, you can see the batteries painted there. I've also wired the battery, added plumbing for the AC using aluminum rods that you can source at any local hobby shop. The gold fittings are actually jewelry beads from Hobby Lobby, which fit the scale and look of fittings that are attached to the lines. Here I put a power junction block where the battery feeds power to other systems in the car going into the body. That's made from cutting a brake caliper off of a brake rotor for a Pontiac Fiero NPC model kit and doing a little cutting on it and real shaping, and it looks like a power junction block. Now, you can see here in the back I added a wiper motor with related wiring harness, a vacuum can. There are brake lines and a lock added to the master cylinder. Harnesses running toward the front of the car, and an aluminum radiator cap. Here I've also added the spark plug wires and an ignition coil. In the back there you can see warning labels I've added to the AC heater box as part of the extra detailing. Those are homemade decals with the kit supplied decals for the fan in the front. I also added fabricated brackets for the AC and power steering pumps. It was fun modifying this kit as it's pretty nicely set up and easy to do. I really enjoyed this part of the build. Here are a few other custom touches I added, such as taking the radio. I added a real coiled wire going to the microphone on the radio. Added stainless steel speaker grills for the microphone and the radio itself. The car has full seat belts front and rear. It's fully carpeted. Here you can see the carpeting. I used embossing powder is what I used to make the carpeting, and then with a coat of clear flat gives it a really scale correct carpeted look. Don't know if you can see the carpeting on the floor there, and also the headliner is also been added to the roof. The seat belts going to the roof as they do in the real car, even though it's something that was not really seen on the show. Okay, as I said, The body was painted in Italian red, 3 coats of Italian red, and 3 coats of Tamiya clear to give it this beautiful shine. Now, as for what I think about this kit, in my opinion, it's a great kit. It's easy to assemble. Everything goes together nicely. Apart from the decals, which are really the only detraction in this kit, I recommend it 100%. I also used a lot of Tamiya panel line paint, kind of just to knock down the chrome a little bit on the rims, give it a little more realistic appearance, and on the headlight buckets. So for anybody else who's a fan of Starski and Hutch, looking to make a really good version of this car, then I gotta say I give this kit definite thumbs up. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, I definitely would give this an 8.5. If it weren't for the decals, it would have gotten a 10. All right, well, that's it for this one. Stay tuned for my next build. I'll see you on that one.